Should I do a post-bac or special master's program before applying to medical school? I'm going to tell you everything you need to know to start making that decision. First, let's talk about who it's not going to be beneficial for. If you have a solid undergraduate GPA with strong performance in science classes and you are near to college, doing an extra post-baccalaureate or special master's probably won't do anything for you. So who is it helpful for? Starting with the post-bac, if you did an undergraduate degree in a non-science field and you don't have your prerequisite courses, a post-bac is a helpful way for you to get those prerequisite courses done. In addition to that, because it still is undergraduate level, the coursework that you do will contribute to your undergraduate GPA, including your science GPA on AMCAS when you apply. Apart from just getting the prereqs done, it's a chance to demonstrate that you can function well in a science-heavy curriculum, which you may not have shown before depending on what you studied. Now, a special master's program is different. You're not going to get any prerequisite courses done. So if you haven't done your prerequisites, that's a separate consideration you'll have to do, maybe at a community college or something like that. But being a master's program, it gives you the opportunity to demonstrate competence at taking courses at the graduate level. Oftentimes, these programs will have you taking classes alongside medical students. Literally, some of them you're in the same class as a medical student taking those classes. Now, let's say that you went to undergraduate school in the science field and you did your prereqs, but you didn't do very well because of life variables or whatever else. And the big thing is to develop your study methods and prove that you can function in graduate level biomedical courses. A special master's program can go a long way to proving that. The master's GPA does not impact your undergraduate GPA on the medical school application. You'll get an entirely separate master's GPA that will be calculated just based on your graduate level courses. And depending on the special master's program, some of them have matriculation agreements or guaranteed interviews depending on certain criteria. These are really nuanced and specific to each program. You'd have to talk to each one to get a better sense. The last thing I'll talk about is the cost. A special master's program is probably going to be the most expensive out of any of these options. Second most expensive is a formal post-bac, like a post-baccalaureate program that has a curriculum and a program to it, but probably cheaper than the master's. The cheapest way is if you have some prerequisite courses that you need to take, or you need to show a trend of strong performance in a science-heavy curriculum, you can just go to your local university and build it out yourself. Pick some courses of upper-level science, knock out your prereqs. That's probably the cheapest way to do a DIY post-bac.